Here are 5 fresh English language story ideas based on the exact same powerful vibe. A strong, underestimated elderly woman, abusive son-in-law/daughter, hidden power, and a deliciously satisfying revenge payback moment at the dinner table. The judge who never retired. A 72-year-old retired state Supreme Court justice, wheelchair-bound, seemingly frail, is being bullied by her son and daughter-in-law to sign over the family mansion. At dinner, the daughter-in-law smirks. Mom's mind isn't what it used to be. Doorbell rings. 10 black-robed judges and bailiffs walk in, all her former clerks and protégés, now the most powerful lawyers in the state. The old lady calmly rises from her wheelchair, takes her place at the head of the table, which instantly becomes a courtroom bench, and opens a live disciplinary hearing. Turns out she never actually retired. She's been on senior status and still holds lifetime judicial immunity and authority. In 15 minutes, she disbars her own son, a lawyer, freezes all family assets, and has security escort the couple out while saying, "Court is adjourned, permanently." Grandma's walking stick. Village grandmother is tortured daily by her 3 sons and daughters-in-law. One night, she limps into the forest with her old walking stick and comes back at dawn. Next day in the village council, she breaks the stick in half. Inside is pure gold, her martyred soldier husband's last gift, hidden for 50 years. She sells it, builds a school for 200 poor children, and tells her sons, "You were just tenants. These children are my real family now." The nurse knows the dose. Retired Army trauma nurse, 70s, lives with her abusive son who withholds her medication. At dinner, the daughter-in-law whispers loudly, "She's got weeks left anyway." Grandma smiles and says, 40 years in war zones, darling. I know exactly how much morphine stops a heart and how much just makes you sleep." Next morning, the entire family wakes up in the hospital, alive but unable to speak for 24 hours. Grandma stands over them holding a syringe. "My pension hits my account today, or the next dose is permanent." The basement queen. Rich old lady is beaten by her daughter and son-in-law for the deed to her historic building. At dinner he lies. She fell down the stairs. Doorbell. A SWAT team in plain clothes storms in. Grandma opens the basement. Turns out her harmless late husband was an undercover federal agent and the whole building has been under surveillance for years. The son-in-law had been using the basement as an illegal warehouse for counterfeit goods. Grandma was the confidential informant the entire time. She watches him get cuffed and says, "I never fell, dear. I was waiting." The cancer that never was. Bedridden grandmother on oxygen is brought home from the hospital by her greedy son and daughter-in-law to die peacefully and save money. At dinner they toast, only a few days left. Grandma pulls off the oxygen mask, sits up, and says, 20 years in remission actually. She's a world-famous oncologist who put herself on an experimental protocol decades ago and has been secretly healthy the whole time, just to see who would wait for her death. Her private helicopter lands on the lawn that same night. She walks out without looking back and says, "You waited for me to die. I'm not cruel enough to kill you, just gone."